If someone asked you who has had the greatest influence in your life, who would you think of? Maybe it's a parent, a grandparent, a teacher, or a close friend. We all have someone whose example has shaped the person we are becoming today. I think all of us want our lives to matter, and we want to make a positive difference in our families, our friendships, and where we work, and even in our communities. Often, the people who inspire us help guide the choices we make every single day. Now, the person who has had the greatest influence in my life, well, that's Jesus Christ. And that is because of his unconditional love and his humility in leadership. It continues to inspire the way that I live my life today. I'd like to share with you two qualities that inspire me the most, and that is his unconditional love and his example of serving others in humility through leadership. Now, let's start with unconditional love. Throughout his life, Jesus loved people who were often rejected by society, and he welcomed people from every background and offered forgiveness instead of condemnation. Now, there have been times in my own life when forgiving someone was extremely difficult. But when I remember how Jesus chose forgiveness, even when he was suffering, it reminds me that forgiveness is a choice. His example has helped me let go of any anger or resentment or bitterness, and it's allowed me to extend grace and love towards others instead. I'd like to share one of the things that Jesus says in the Bible, in the book of John. And he says, "Love one another as I have loved you." So you must love one another. That verse continues to remind me how I want to treat other people around me every single day. Now, the second point that inspires me just as much is his humility in leadership. Now, one of the greatest ways he displayed humility was when he washed his disciples' feet. Even though he was their teacher and their rabbi, he chose to serve them. And that example has influenced how I live my life today as well. Now, I have the privilege of serving in my women's ministry at the church that I attend. And leadership has taught me that it's not about recognition, but it's about encouraging others and helping people grow and showing kindness even through small acts of service. Jesus' example reminds me that serving others is one of the greatest ways to make a lasting impression. Now, Jesus didn't just teach people to serve, he demonstrated it. In John 13, he humbled himself by washing the feet of his disciples, and he told them, "I have set an example that you should do as I have done." That example reminds me that true leadership isn't about me, it's about serving others with humility and love. Now, his life continually challenges me to ask myself, how can I encourage someone today? Or how can I help someone today? Even small acts of kindness can have a lasting impact in someone else's life. Now, today I've shared with you why Jesus inspires me because of the unconditional love and the humility and leadership that he displayed. So, as I finish my speech, I'd like to encourage every one of us who is influenced by someone, and I know we all are. My hope is that we not only learn from those who inspire us, but that we also become doers, people who inspire others through the way that we love, we serve, and we care for those around us. Thank you for watching the video.